Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a Cloudy Sheep and we are back at playing the Russian Revolution. So, the right Russians in war against the Soviet Union. Last time we set up our army disposition. You can see all of our tracks over here. And the most important element, of course, is the push into the Ukraine down here. To really unify our front and then go on against the communists. Now, we're gonna have a very hard time doing this, but I believe we might see some benefit. Here we go. Officers revolt in the Soviet Union. That is, of course, what we are doing. Parts of the Soviet High Command have risen in revolt against the leadership of Joseph Stalin. It is unclear exactly what has caused this uprising, but it does not seem to be a particularly well-planned effort to seize power. The Soviet political situation may not be as they project outside the world. Well, very obviously, I would say. So let's see how that goes. Low supplies. Yes, our guys over here have very low Nice. What are you doing here? In the second army? No, no, no. You just get teleported over here. I think you did. So we'll send one of you over here and one to this front. And that might be alright. Over here, all of these guys are strategically redeploying, as you can see. Lots of movements to all over the place. And that's going to be alright. Good. Let's see what the Soviets are doing. We haven't seen any Soviet Union units yet, but we know that there are going to be some over here, and there are going to be some over there. So, and of course, a lot of them are still stationed in the Far East, around Manchikau, and they'll probably be on their way back already. You are all strategically redeploying. I like to see that. We also have one guy going down there to Armenia, where I don't know whether there'll be any units, but it might as well be. Right, I think I will activate all of these orders for now until I see an enemy, simply because I want you to push. Speaking of enemies, here's the first Soviet division. Oh, we actually have to check our research. So one thing is, decryption is something that we took over. Infantry equipment, 71 days, that's a long time. But the battleship, of course, that's not something that we need. So what I really like to research instead is the interwar artillery over here. That's going to be the most important effect, because it's going to give us 10% more attack. So let's see over here. I think I'd like to get this airport, and I think I would like to get you to go over there to maybe cut off the units over there. It's a bit of a stretch, but we'll see. We can try to get Kharkov quickly. We can get you into there. You are right. Maybe try to get to Smolensk. So, especially initially, we'll have to play this a little bit slower, and I apologize for that. But specifically, we just need to make sure that everyone is pushing pretty hard, initially at least, to make sure that we are capturing the Soviets as well as possible, and surprising them and utilizing these open fronts where we can. You. Why are you not? Okay, so you feel out of supply. It's a bit unfortunate. The units really here. Some we should see getting over there soon. You are redeploying. That's going to take a little while. And of course, there we go. First conflict. I'm not sure whether we'll want to fight that, but I think for now probably not. Although it might be that this was strategic redeployment, so in fact it might be a good idea just to fight that, and or just expand our advance over there. You can get up here, you're going there, you're going here, and very soon you're going to arrive. So please do take the city. You're all advancing, it seems to be good. You know what, can I ask you to come over here? Thank you. Up over here, the first unit, and of course it's winter, so any advance is going to be extremely difficult. Sea battle down here with the light cruisers against the submarines, which I don't think is that important. Oh, and look, We did actually get all of the equipment, so that's good to see. We got half of the equipment of the Soviet Union, although I didn't think we did. But yeah, that's fantastic, good to see. It means probably we can be a bit more balanced in our production actually, so I'm going to go down to 15 infantry equipment units up here, and that I think is going to be alright. We're missing some rubber, but it's not too much, so right now I think it's fine. Any stationary units? Nope, not right now. So that's good. Decryption is done. Very lovely. Radio is an important next choice, so let's do that. Making sure that our reinforcements are a bit stronger. We should probably edit this slightly, but we'll have to see about that. Good, more units arriving over here, but everyone seems to be moving except you, although you're probably the most important one to move. I don't actually like you to go this way. Closing this gap really is important, just to cut off the Ukraine and really push very strongly over there. Slowly gathering some command power. Army experience is a very relevant choice as well. Units over there though. Second unit down here, so you really need to stop now and just come over there. And you come here first. You know what? Come there after all. You guys are alright. Just do advance, please. Yeah, and you too. So this tank, we're gonna send on a very quick round down along the coast, hoping that it's gonna be fine. And likewise, this cavalry division is gonna make a quick dash quickly dash to Saparu. Yeah, I'm sure I butchered that name, but you know what? It's gonna be fine. Right, up over here, this tank. Let's drive you into Tula. And all of you guys really should be advancing at least towards the river. I know you're low on organization and all that, but it's still really required. Cavalry division again, probably to Dnipropetrovsk. Yeah, man, Russian names. But other than that, it looks fine. Still, at least. Yeah, right down there and down. Yeah, this attack needs to stop. It's not going to be worthwhile against two divisions. You're going to cross over there, so I think afterwards we can re-establish our advance. Quickly check over here, another cavalry division. It's important that you guys are advancing. And you can advance like this, I guess, and you advance like such. So sort of in parallel. Nice, you did knock up the city. So you know what, try to make your way to the west. Likewise, you just keep on advancing, guys. Really, it's important. I'd really like to get more army experience just to be able to... Oh, and there we go. The first units are showing up, especially on the Russian front. I think we can try to push a bit stronger over here. And there's the first tank army from the Russians. Our tanks, of course, are still strategically redeploying. Over here everything seems to be fine. You advance please. It's gonna screw up a little bit the orders, but I think it's alright. One more who's stationary? Yeah. Just push. Just really grab factories. Make it easier for us to advance. Cavalry is doing its job, but the Russians are putting up a lot of pressure over there, so we really need to deal with this. Okay, so the tank is engaged as well. Not you when you come here and try to support that guy. Yeah, I think that probably put a lot of pressure on a lot of defensive strength. Do we have more units over here? Yes, we do. Okay, specifically we seem to have battleships. Lovely. Didn't even realize. So you are also probably best deployed at convoy raiding, and that does leave you as sort of a search and destroy pattern. What was the name of these units? Karl Liebknecht? Yeah, October Revolution. I think at some point we'll have to rename these if we can. Right, and there is the first tank army in the gap, streaming towards the Ukraine, and it's probably going to be engaged very soon. Yeah, there we are. Go. We might just win this one. It's going to be extremely difficult. You seem to be doing fine. Let's get you over there. Over here, guys are engaged. Not too bad though. And actual motorized division, which we don't have, so that's a bit of a pity. You need to advance well. You don't seem to be doing too well, so let's support you by the infantry division. Yeah, that looks better. Really, I would really like to get my tanks over there. Could you please just ferry over? This is a nice situation down there. We need to advance to Kharkov, and then down there. You are advancing into this, so that's very lovely because this is annoying. There we go. Stalin is being attacked. Fantastic. I mean, not fantastic, but it's good to see these guys in sort of a double attack move. Yeah, but you guys really need to be a bit more aggressive on what you're doing over there. Otherwise, this is going to be such a mess. And you please do come here. And you can just advance. We want to circle north already? Yeah, I think maybe it's more important to get to these cities. Just disrupt their organization a little bit more. Yeah, but they're placing more and more units over there, so that's not too good. Funny enough, I didn't see too many units coming up from the south, so it seems like they're pushing more units into this from the north, rather than from trying to pull anyone out. You're fine. I'd still like to advance towards Tula, but I think you're too low on organization. Very low supplies on you. Not much I can help you about. Oh, you can advance over there. And you two are up. You are coming up here anyway. Fantastic to see. You don't really have the organization, do you? Let's briefly check our logistics. So light tanks really are an issue, so let's make sure that they are produced with a little bit of a higher priority. Right, this unit has enough power to maybe even push the attack, although I don't think so, probably just better to advance sideways. You too. Let's look at the situation up here. It seems to be fine. So you guys can attack whenever you can. Basically. Of course I know it's a very intelligent statement, but still. Oh, and down here. And just try to run to Yerevan and then to the mountain province, and then we'll see about anything else. To the airport province, I meant to say. More fighting down here, but at least our battleships should try to join at some point. This attack is a bit hopeless, but I'm still going to keep it up, simply because I think it ties down a lot of units that are very crucial right now to keep busy. Basically. Tank, I'm going to try to get into the city, just get more factories and all of that. We already got, I think, 10 more compared to what we had initially. Right, excellent. You guys are here. That's what I like to see. And let's try to get at least one tank to advance into this, and one of the cavalry divisions to advance into that. Whereas the other guys can gather a little bit of organization and then they're going to be fine. And here things are a bit more fragmented now. But we should still keep on pushing. You are also advancing towards there, so that's fine. You are doing your job. Oh, excellent. You actually took over that area. So let's make sure to cut in what's over here. So maybe step around like that. Just wrap up that area over there. Over here you're trying to get to Smolensk, you're trying to defend that, that's fine, you can advance. You can advance. You are making good progress. It's Tula, and then potentially towards Moscow. Yeah, the organization is so low. This attack is probably going to work out. But yeah, advance. Are you supporting the attack? Yes, you are. Fine. Just more broad. Advance. Advance, advance, advance. And support the text break. Again, this one not that relevant. Over here very soon we are probably going to see the advance to the next province. And at that point we'll move out our guys over here, specifically one tank army is going to make the dash over here. And we'll channel in one more cavalry unit over there. And furthermore, wait, both of you? Okay, now you can go over here. And you can go over there. You know, one of you I'd like to stay here so that we don't get caught up on our side. Don't want to risk this attack because from the organizational point of view it just doesn't seem to do that much for us, but we can advance over there and try to close the gap. Yeah, this attack will very soon falter. You can support though. And they should really be close very soon. That insufficient resources, all very low supplies. Just get Smolensk. You can supply from over there. You got to Tula. The organization is so low. Let's try to take this Hills province. Let's try to encircle you a bit more strongly. You should probably move up over there. Another attack brewing. There we go. 38% only. Let's get you over there. Let's get you into here as well. Try to support the attack. Get over there and then immediately start to put pressure on that. And you two just try to get to Odessa, I guess. Yeah. It's a tank unit. Really needs to move out, but then again, wouldn't support us really well. There we go. We can beat that guy. You can probably move in here. Maybe by taking this horse with you, or cavalry, of course. As we should say appropriately. Second tank to join in and really attack this more. Get this a bit more done more quickly. And if we win this fight, which I think we should very soon, we're going to be in an excellent position just to have all of this down here cut off. And this now has 4 divisions on it, really. You're part of this. You two are part of this. Try to act like it. Good. This attack is being followed up by the cavalry. We're still putting out twice more damage than they are. So that's fantastic to see. And very soon, come on. Just 2 organizational points. 5 miles probably. Wait, where are you leaving? You shouldn't be leaving. Go. try to circle around there, although I don't think with the organization that you do have you will be able to achieve that. 96%, come on, just join. 1.1, there we go. And now one of you should be arriving, so you are arriving. 8 hours, 6 hours. You know what, you can stay over here for now. Tank, get over here. Oh, actually try to get down there. Just smash down really hardly through this corridor. Try to support all of these attacks. Some of which are not going that well. You're pushing, you're pushing. You are eliminating that guy, which I'd like to see. A first little pocket. And come on, just 6 hours. Yeah, there we go. Let's clean this up a little bit. So the third army, I think, can have this deleted. And maybe expand this a little bit, at least change it a little bit. So I think it's fine to do this and then do that and just say, you know, you're responsible for all of this. So unfortunately I can't reassign this guy right now, because that would mean that this area is lost. I really wouldn't like to see that. Is that really the quickest way? This is plains, this is probably a bit quicker, and you know what, we should probably defend this town a bit more strongly. Right, over here, everything seems to be fine, although we can make some adjustments. So I think we should take the tank army and remove this. And you, are part of this order. Is that you? And you should advance towards this river line. And that's your job. Yeah, I think that works. Right. We have really more navy experience than army experience right now. By now. Okay, works for me. And on the other hand, I think everything else looks alright over here. Up over here, again, from Morel can probably take this area. This is clear. Means it's not frozen, which means it's a lot easier to get to. And you know what? It might actually make more sense to capture these two guys. Over here, let's try to simply push to Moscow. It's a hot push. I don't think it's going to be successful, but it might. So let's try it. Advancement down here. That is clearly a following attack. You should really be withdrawing, actually. Whereas you guys really don't have any position, so please advance. I think that looks good. At least capture a little bit of that province. 56 factories, so increasing all the time. You should be joining that attack. And you should be joining the attack on Dnipropetrovsk. You guys are all doing fine. Up here you're not doing fine, but I think that's alright. Let's get you over there. Alright! So we made some progress. We did cut off the Ukraine, the Ukrainian pocket down here. It's still going to be a hard fight there. They do have supply centers, specifically Zaporozhye, yes, your props on Kiero Yubai, but also Odessa. So it's going to be a tough fight to bang these guys down, and they're starting to increase their presence up here. But still, we made some progress, so I'm happy about that. Our units here shouldn't be in low supply anymore, so that's also fantastic development. Up over here it's going to be a bit more critical, I feel, but still we might just be able to pull it off. So, good stuff. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.